Hi and welcome to Money Trend of the Day for Wednesday the 18th of November. Today's top money trend pick comes from Japan and it's a match between Vissel Kobe and Urawa Reds, and we're going to look at the match odds markets, and in fact we are actually going to do a bit of football trading with this one. So we will be looking at lie the draw option. So it's a fairly competitive match between Vissel Kobe and Urawa, where Vissel are slight favorites at 2.2 and odds is available at 4, and that's a backing price. It will be slightly more on the betting exchanges, which we will be looking to lie. Let's start with analyzing the lie the draw trends for the J League for the last 3 seasons, and if you look at all these odds ranges for home team wins, away team wins, and lie the draw odds, now they all show very nice profitable outcomes. One thing that's slightly different from the other trends that you've seen in the past videos is these odds. 139 average odds, 139, 1.4, 1.41. These are actually the equivalent backing odds rather than lying. So that's something that we will be using for all the tables in this analysis. So let's quickly look at how both teams performed when being priced in similar odds brackets. So Vissel played 7 matches in J League when being priced between 2.1 and 2.4. Now we are looking to lay the draw, which means we don't want the match to finish as draw. However, if you are trading these markets, you can actually make a profit and exit the market as soon as there is a goal. So for example, if either team takes lead, you can press your hedge or cash out button and exit that trade. When looking at all the past matches, so for example, in those 7 matches we had 2 losing bets which ended as draws. If you were trading those selections, you were most likely be cashing out or hedging for a profit in those matches because they seen some goals. And when looking at Urawa Reds away games, that's the similar story. So the only negative result which will cost you money will be 0-0. The next step will be to look at the medium-term money trends for both teams. So Vissel Kobe's last 20 matches at home. Let's look for some 0-0s. In fact, there's been no game that finished 0-0 in the last 20 matches. Only few of those finished as draws, and there's a slight profit could have been made when backing or actually lying the draw and leaving them as bets. Now Urawa's away matches saw a few more draws. However, how many of them were 0-0s? There's only been one occasion in those 20 away matches that would have lost you this trade. Let's move on and have a look at the short-term money trends. Vissel Kobe last 6 matches, 6 out of 6 did finish not in a draw, and Urawa actually managed to get 3 draws, which one of those was 0-0. Now, and finally, let's have a look at the head-to-head meetings between these 2 teams in the J League, and again 5 out of last 6 matches finished in either teams winning, and 1 match which finished 1-0, which could have been traded for a profit as soon as one of those teams took a lead. In standings, Urawa are in the 9th place, Vissel Kobe are below a couple of places, so we're looking for a nice competitive match. So the plan for this match is to lie the draw at betting exchange such as Betfair and hedge or cash out for a profit as soon as one of those teams scores. Now there is another advantage in picking this match for lie the draw trading. If you look at the prices of the home and away team, 2.2 and 2.75, it's actually not much between them. So any team taking the lead will mean the draw price should go up nicely, so it should make it slightly easier to get out and secure a nice profit. Some of you might look at this match and like it for betting on or trading over 2.5 goals markets, and J League is definitely one of those leagues that see plenty of goals. We can actually quickly look at this match look at that match in terms of over 2.5 goals analysis. The odds for over 2.5 goals are available at around 1.5, and backing of that outcome in that league over the last 3 seasons in those odds brackets can be profitable. When we look at the long-term money trends for both teams, we can see strong patterns for Vissel Kobe for home matches for over 2.5 goals, and for Urawa Reds there's not much in it. However, if you notice the average odds of those over 2.5 goals of 1.74 and 2, this is where these profits have been accumulated. Because if you look at the medium money trends for those two teams, it's actually quite different story. It's more difficult to make it profitable backing over 2.5 goals, and those lower odds, especially for those teams at home, so Vissel Kobe average odds of 1.64 and showing a loss in the last 20 home matches, and there is a bigger loss for Urawa away matches, and those matches were priced considerably higher, so at the average odds of 1.87. Therefore you might find it a bit more difficult to turn up a profit when betting on those smaller odds at those two specific teams, given these. Just before I finish, I want to point you to our blog for if you go to tab more and press on blog, there is a nice blog post about lie the draw strategy, and you can learn more about different options of using that way of betting or trading. So I will leave the link to that article in the description to this video, so if you are interested in lie the draw, make sure you give it a read, and you might find something that will actually be interesting or handy for yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you find these videos helpful and interesting. If you do, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm hoping to share with you more daily previews using this great tool. So I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.